On November 13th,
Nice.
Felix Unger was asked to remove himself from his place of residence. That request came from his wife.
Yep.
Deep down, he knew she was right, but he also knew that someday he would return to her.
Doubtful.
With nowhere else to go, he appeared at the home of his friend Oscar Madison. Several years earlier, Madison's wife had thrown him out, requesting that he never return. Can two
The
divorced men share an
slob and
apartment
meat
without
freak.
driving each other crazy?
This is New Orleans!
No, they can't. And it makes for an excellent television program. About 45 years ago, holy smokes, way back in the 70s. You remember the 70s? Corey Johnson with you. Yeah, you right. Wide Open Wednesday edition of the program. I love Wide Open Wednesday because you're the show producer. Whatever you'd like to discuss. Maybe something that's not being discussed enough. Maybe something that isn't being discussed at all. Love to get your take. Rouse's Markets phone lines are open. Jason, a.k.a. the Ragin' Cajun, a.k.a. the Man in Black. Fielding your phone calls, 504-766-9480. The now famous 504 area code. 766-9480. Rouse's Markets phone lines to participate in the program. 766-9480. Thank you for joining us. It is Where New Orleans Talks. Oh, so fine, 93.9 FM. Thanks for finding us. Oh, so fine, 93.9 FM. Make it one of your presets. We're also on New Orleans' own 107.9 FM right now. 107.9 FM. 600 AM is a great station to check us out, maybe on the North Shore, basically from Baton Rouge to Pensacola, Florida. 600 AM. This radio talk show, born, bred, based out of New Orleans, also on television throughout Louisiana. Cox Channel 4, Your View, Louisiana. Cox Channel 4 from 4 to 5:30, the first 90 minutes of the 2-hour radio program, right now on TV. Cox Channel 4 in New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Lafayette, all over South Louisiana. Hey, you Charter Spectrum television subscribers. Spectrum Channel 333 till 5:30, 90 minutes of fun. That's in Slidell, Covington, Mandeville, Cheyenne Country, Yummy, Hammond, Houma, Thibodaux, Opelousas, all over Louisiana, wherever Charter Television Spectrum TV is, wherever Cox Television is, we're there in Louisiana. YouTube, right now live on YouTube. And then, of course, you can check out any program after the fact on our YouTube channel. Subscribe to that bad boy. CoreyTalks.com live streaming. We'll have the audio podcasts on Anchor after the fact. Wide Open Wednesday. You're the show producer. Rouse's Markets phone lines 504-766-9480. Every day this program on radio, on television, on YouTube, wherever. Brought to you by the Lamarck Automotive Complex. Lamarck Ford, number one. Lamarck Lincoln, number one. Ronnie Lamarck from Araby Park, number one. He's been selling Ford vehicles since he worked for Bill Watson 50-plus years ago. Lamarck Ford's been around for nearly 50 years. Ronnie's been at it a while, since his late teens, selling Ford vehicles. The Lamarck Automotive Complex, right on the corner, right on the price. I-10 Williams in Kennebra on the car corner. Go check them out. Every day this program brought to you by the Lamarck Automotive Complex. Louisiana Representative Danny McCormick, House Bill 813, redefining a person, quote, person, from the moment of fertilization. So a woman having an abortion could be charged with a homicide, with murder. if House Bill 813 were to pass. Governor Edwards, a pro-life blue dog Democrat. He's definitely pro-life, pro-Second Amendment. He's a blue dog Democrat because he's exactly that. A right-leaning Democrat, but a Democrat nonetheless. He's against this bill. It is a little extreme. It has been part of punchlines nationally. Now, also, most of those comics would be left-leaning comics. And you could say a big problem with the Democrat Party in general is they pretty much are East Coast, West Coast exclusive, and they kind of make fun of everywhere else. And a lot of comics nationally making fun of Louisiana and this bill where the mother, the doctor, could be charged with murder if an abortion was performed. The U.S. Senate fails to make Roe versus Wade the law of the land. That did not pass. So that thought or hope that it could become law and the Supreme Court would have to override that law. Anyway, that did not pass. A lot of Democrats are saying we weren't doing it to pass it. We were doing it to see where everyone stands on this situation. I guess Manchin was the only Democrat who voted with Republicans. The Seabrook Bridge closed indefinitely all of a sudden. That's mucho no bueno. Muy no bueno. That's awful, terrible, as bad as it gets. Seriously. I don't know what else to say. If you're a UNO student, SUNO student, you're coming from the east, you're coming from Mississippi, Slidell, you're coming from that direction, you're gonna have to get off like at the Chef, take Chef Highway to Press, and come in the back way to SUNO, and come in maybe the back way to UNO as well via Press to Leon C. Simon, something like that. No Seabrook Bridge. That's brutal. A lot of traffic taking the lakefront, taking Robert E. Lee, Leon C. Simon, Seabrook Bridge, Hayne Boulevard, Dowman, Morrison. No Seabrook Bridge it's like no Wisner overpass. It changes things dramatically. And then, my God, we could have the city of New Orleans actually like proactively thinking and then going to like red lights like at Dowman and Morrison or Chef Highway at Dowman and putting in like arrows. And I don't know if you've been to like Harrison at Marconi. That's the worst traffic light around. It's pretty bad. It's not the worst, but it was an easy traffic light that worked fine, just being a regular traffic light. But when they closed the Wisner Bridge for a few years, they changed that intersection up with arrows and all this other crap. And then they open up the Wisner Bridge and they don't change back the light to how it was before when it worked fine. Jason, a.k.a. the Ragin' Cajun, a.k.a. the Man in Black. Have you ever caught that light? City Park Avenue, Canal Boulevard? Did you go to sleep and set an alarm to wake you up 7 minutes later when it's green for you? My God. I was approaching that intersection. The light turned yellow. I was like, should I stay in my lane or pull over and nap? It's going to be a while. That is a ridiculous light. That is an absurd light. Then if you're hooking a left, you stop again. More nappy nap, sleepy sleep times. Wow. Besides lack of synchronization on traffic lights, that's almost comical, synchronization. You have to do like 12 miles an hour or 72 miles an hour for it to be synced up. And both are breaking the law, huh? Both are insanely dangerous. No, there's no synchronization. And boy, some traffic lights are painfully long. And some are there like, why did you put a traffic light here again? Like coming off of the Broad Street overpass on to Earhart. Why is there a traffic light at that down ramp again? Yikes. What a nightmare. Corey Johnson with you. Wide open Wednesday edition of the program. It is HOT hot out there. Summer's here. I don't care when the official start date is, like June 20th when the solstice kicks in for like Minneapolis. Yeah, it's summer starting for them. For us, it started today, I think. Hot, humid, got to be 90 degrees, got to feel like 90 plus. Just harsh. If your AC's not working right, or worse, not working at all, don't stress out. Get the problem solved quickly. Get it solved this afternoon. River City's Total Maintenance. Every day we broadcast live from the Buddy Deliberto, River City's Total Maintenance Studios. That's Fair and Honest Lucas and the boys. Honest air conditioning experts that come right now immediately. You can find them at NOLAAC.com. NOLAAC.com. Corey Johnson with you on a wide open Wednesday. The Port of New Orleans Napoleon Terminal is nearly doubling in size, with 4 new gantry cranes being installed and over $100 million being invested. That means lots of new jobs, port traffic, and tax dollars for the city. The Port of New Orleans, your port.
Come to Fausto's Italian Bistro. Age-old Italian recipes like the Italian sausage with peppers or the soft-shell crab ravioli. Lunch Monday to Friday. Dinner Monday to Saturday. 530 Vets, a block before Dorignax. Fausto's Italian Bistro.
The Lamarck Automotive Collision Center, it's open now. We fix cars and trucks. We do all makes and models. And it doesn't have to be a Ford or a Lincoln. It could be whatever you're driving. 32,000 square feet under roof, now open at 3101 Williams Boulevard. It's all about you, the customer, getting the most for your dollar. I would say the most perfect collision center anyway. The Lamarck Automotive Collision Center, 3101 Williams Boulevard. Go check it out.
The Woodhouse Day Spa, the premier day spa experience, now with 4 area locations. Canal at Carrollton, on the North Shore and Slidell, in Baton Rouge by the Mall of Louisiana, and now in Metairie. West Esplanade at Transcontinental. The Woodhouse Day Spa.
Young's Dry Cleaning, with 2 walk-up locations with personal service. Young's on Claiborne and Young's on Harrison Avenue in Lakeview. Young's Dry Cleaning. Call 288-8381 or online at youngsdrycleaning.com.
River City's Total Maintenance keeps you cool. NOLAAC.com, no cool side. NOLAAC.com, no cool side.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralox, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralox technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralox is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit Latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
What actually lasts a lifetime? Not much, but at Helm Paint we have something guaranteed to last a lifetime. Benjamin Moore's Regal Select. This paint and primer in one offers cutting-edge waterborne technology, smooth application, and long durability. Helm Paint and Benjamin Moore, your New Orleans paint store.
Greater New Orleans, a destination for learning. With 13 colleges and universities and a booming job market, Greater New Orleans is the ultimate destination for your higher education. Your path to the future begins in Greater New Orleans. Find out more at studynola.com.
This is what Drew Brees thinks about Super Discount Store in Chalmette. Actually, Brees doesn't think at all about Super Discount Store, but they do have the lowest prices allowed by Louisiana law for beer, alcohol, and wine. Super Discount Store in Chalmette. Super Discount Store!
Louisiana is unique. The food, the festivals, even the bugs. No, not mud bugs. Unwanted bugs like these. The ones you don't want crawling in your home or business. Trust the Shield from J&J Exterminating. We've been protecting Louisiana homes for over 50 years, earning the trust of our clients because we deliver what we promise. Protect your home from pests. Get the Shield from J&J Exterminating.
J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
When you think of Fury's Restaurant in Metairie, you think about fresh local fish like flounder, snapper, and speckled trout, fried, broiled, or grilled. Fury's Restaurant in Metairie.
Tommy's Lock and Alarms is now hiring service and installation technicians. Great benefits, great pay, take-home vehicle.
Apply today. Tommy'sLockAndAlarms.com. Rouse's Market is hiring. With 65 stores, full or part-time employment, and flexible scheduling, Rouse's has a job for you, or maybe even a career. Apply at any Rouse's store or online at rouses.com.
Yeah, you right, Crescent City and beyond. I mean, a sunny day. I don't know where in the world you wish for clouds except New Orleans. I guess there's a few other places, but we could use a little cloud cover today, huh? Very sunny, very hot, very humid. I'm going with like 90 degrees, like actual temperature, and feels like 93. All right, it's 86, 87, and feels like 88. I just don't believe that. Humidity at 46%. I've been losing my touch on the humidity. Seems like a high humidity day, not a low humidity day. Although the breeze is not a June or July, August breeze. Is that the worst? When you're driving in the car in the summer, you stick your hand out the window, just hot wind blows by your hand. You're like, it's not even no relief. No relief. The only time in the summer we get relief when that rain threat is coming, like the pre-rain threat. Clouds roll in, the wind picks up, the temperature lowers, the breeze is sort of, I wouldn't say it's cool, but it's not the hot air blowing. That's like the only relief we get in summer. When we get the pre-rain gimmick going. Wide open Wednesday. It's hot out there. Stay hydrated. Better to stay hydrated with this agua than this. The world's largest Coke. This they call this the hot tub Coke. I get to bring this home and it doubles up as a hot tub. I'm not kidding. They got a little motor thing you hook into the side. It makes bubbles. Awesome. Rouse's Market's phone lines on this wide open Wednesday are open. 504-766-9480. Jason, a.k.a. the Ragin' Cajun, a.k.a. the Man in Black. What, are you going to a funeral? Maybe I am. 766-9480. 766-9480. Hey, that Seabrook Bridge that's closed indefinitely, that's not good. Just all of a sudden, I think some mechanical problem. The motor that probably lifts the bridge might come from the Sewage and Water Board, runs on some different ampage, and, they got to make the part, craft the part from scratch because it's from 1908. It's not that old. What's the official name of the Seabrook Bridge? It's named after a person. Give me that name, and I've got a $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificate for you. Whoops. A $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificate is yours if you can give me the official name of the Seabrook Bridge, who it's named after. It's named after John Q. Seabrook. He was a great American and a great New Orleanian. He invented, he was the first to say, "Where yet?" Anyway, Seabrook Bridge, who's it named after? I've got a $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificate for you. The old Yat barometer. How do you say the word S-U-R-E? 90% of the country, it's painful for me to almost say this. I have to twist my arm almost. It's hard for it to come out. It sounds so like, oh, you guys get a soda pop. But it's pronounced sure. I'm pretty sure S-U-R-E in America is pronounced sure. Because shore, S-H-O-R-E, is like the seashore. But around here we say, man, I'm pretty sure Jimmy's boat hit the shore. I'm pretty sure he hit the shore. My brother is John, and my brother's named after my dad's brother, Uncle John. We would never call Uncle John, an old yatty New Orleanian guy, former cop, my uncle. He was Uncle John. It would be ridiculous. Hi, Uncle John. I'm Jimmy from Kansas. It would be so, hey, it's Uncle John. We weren't like, oh my God, it's Uncle John. We didn't go over, but he was Uncle John. There's no other way to say it. Like Jawn. My brother is John. I would never, hey, where's John? I would never call my brother John. But my brother John is named after my uncle John, and that's about as good of an explanation of Yadism as I can tell you. And sure is a pretty good barometer. There was another word I heard the other day someone said. I said, that's even almost better than sure. 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 Sure, I'll have a soda pop, you guys. Come on, you guys. Going ice fishing? Sure. Wide Open Wednesday edition of the program. The Seabrook Bridge, who's it named after? Give me the answer. $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificate is yours. Good at 4 area Woodhouse Day Spas. New Orleans Mid-City, Metry near North Kenner, North Shore, Baton Rouge. NOLA.woodhousespas.com. NOLA.woodhousespas.com. Jason, a.k.a. the Ragin' Cajun, a.k.a. the Man in Black, fielding your phone calls, 766-9480. What did I tell you when the winning bid was announced for Six Flags? First off, the city of New Orleans just like, hey, the Six Flags site's available. Put in a bid, and that's pretty much it. I mean, not even a for sale sign. I don't understand real estate agents to begin. Is there any worse marketing in the world than real estate agents putting their face on a sign with their phone number and for sale? How do they differentiate themselves from everybody else? Nothing about the property, Jason. Nothing at all about the property. I had this piece of property with some partners, and we had an agent who was trying to sell it, and they put a big sign up for sale and the phone number, and nothing happened for like a year. We fired the agent. I put 4 signs up, all with descriptive stuff. X amount of dollars being invested in this neighborhood. The one of a kind, the last of its kind, da-da-da. You make it your so-and-so. Do this with it, like ideas of what you could do with it. Sold it for 95% of the asking price, and I'm not an agent, no agent. Because I just pushed a little bit of marketing beyond for sale, Frank Smith, agent, Joe Blow Agency. I mean, my God, nothing worse than that. Absolutely pathetic. City of New Orleans doesn't even do that. So you're driving by on I-10 or I-510 with a lot of traffic. There aren't some humongous signs up, former Six Flags site for sale, all that. And by the way, you don't call it former Six Flags site or redevelopment of old Six Flags site. That's like, it has a negative connotation. You call it like the Sportsman's Paradise site or something like that. You put a positive spin on it. I mean, basic marketing 101, and I'm not a marketing major. It's pretty commonsensical and basic. How am I going to attract people to this site? And then you get a national firm to push it nationwide. I-10, I-510, right outside of Metro, in New Orleans proper, right outside the, city. Perfect for blank, 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 and blank. The Six Flags site has no sense of urgency to even stick a shovel in the marsh or take a sledgehammer to the concrete at the old Six Flags. Nothing's happened, exactly as I told you, because there wasn't a national firm. It was all local bids. I mean, it was Drew Brees and Demario Davis, for crying out loud. Hey, the Saints QB and Saints linebacker want the Six Flags site. Ridiculous. No call, no reach out, no nothing. Let's get some New Orleanians that are business oriented, that have connections, that have money, that are bigwigs, that are known, and let's find out who they know in New Orleans that knows the Bass Pro Shops Cabela's people. And let's go sit in front of those decision makers. And instead of Bass having to make a lake, dig a hole in the ground and make a lake to have boats get launched and test the boat, they could actually have a Bass Pro Shop right there on the marsh, on the water, 15 minutes from fresh, brackish, and saltwater fishing. truly in the heart of the sportsman's paradise. New Orleans East, doorstep to St. Bernard, where life is hard, and all the great fishing down there. No outreach to Bass Pro Shops or Cabela's. Flying J truck stop, those types of folks. No outreach to them. They're not coming to New Orleans. Hey, y'all got some property available? They're not driving by going, oh, I want that. You want to know how the Four Seasons went down? The Four Seasons CEO was in New Orleans, and I want to say it was either staying at Harrah's or the Lowe's or something, and saw the old World Trade Center building and thought it was neat, and the architecture, it stood out. It made an impression. Then he heard from someone, because he had mentioned the building to someone, that, wow, New Orleans has that building out for bid. That's how he found out. I mean, like, he had to have an interest. He had to have come to New Orleans. That guy never comes to New Orleans. That particular weekend, maybe there's no Four Seasons and someone else develops that property. Good or bad, who knows? Four Seasons so far looks pretty good. No, just the mayor, her administration, just real lame on Six Flags, like Mitch Landrieu, like everybody. Nagin, on and on, pathetic. No, and then you get local folks just sort of winging it. And now there's no sense of urgency and nothing happened. And it's, months, almost a year later? No contacting a water park company or amusement park or, I don't know, it's just kind of hard to believe. Hey, Fausto's Italian Bistro tonight for dinner. Some of the city's best Sicilian and Italian. You've been hearing me talking about these guys for years and years. What are you waiting for? Tonight, Italian and Sicilian. Fausto's Italian Bistro for dinner.
Kanye West was seen shopping at Super Discount Store in Chalmette.
I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney, Nike, Google.
Okay, I think Kanye was talking about something else entirely. Super Discount Store on Paris Road in Chalmette.
Custom window treatments can enhance the look and value of your home. At Helm Paint and Decorating, we're proud to offer custom plantation-style window shutters by Scandia. Perfect for any window, including large frames, French doors, sliding doors, and arches. American-made SL300 shutters are available in many colors to match your personal decor. We'll come out to measure, and you'll receive fast delivery. Plus, they're virtually maintenance-free.
Helm Paint and Benjamin Moore led us steer you in the right direction.
Helm Paint and Supply. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NolaAC.com, your cool spot. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NolaAC.com, your cool spot.
Why wear the same old glasses that everyone else is wearing? Stand out from the crowd. Come to Art and Eyes. Art and Eyes is not your typical eyeglasses store. It's one of the finest eyewear shops in the country, right here in New Orleans, with precision-engineered prescription lenses and gorgeous high-quality frames from the heart of Europe, Japan, and the United States. Our products are thoughtfully curated, and our staff are here to help you find exactly the right frames. Art and Eyes on Magazine, as unique as you.
Which Metro New Orleans area restaurant made CNN's top 50 in America and ThrillList.com's top 25 and has served presidents at the White House for over 40 years? Trey Yen in Mandeville.
For over 30 years, one of the premier security companies in New Orleans and South Louisiana has been Tommy's Lock and Alarms. And right now, Tommy's Lock and Alarms is hiring. Come and work for one of the best security companies in the region with great pay, great benefits, and a take-home vehicle. Tommy's Lock and Alarms is hiring, and they're looking for you. To apply for one of these coveted positions, go online to Tommy'sLockandAlarms.com. Tommy's Lock and Alarms.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralocks, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralocks technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralocks is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit Latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
The Port of New Orleans Napoleon Terminal is nearly doubling in size, with 4 new gantry cranes being installed and over $100 million being invested. That means lots of new jobs, port traffic, and tax dollars for the city. The Port of New Orleans, your port.
Did you know Rouse's sells only Angus beef? Angus beef's natural marbling means more succulence and flavor. Whether you choose Rouse's USDA Prime, Choice, or Select, it'll be only Angus beef when you get it at Rouse's. Tastes like home.
Enjoy outdoor dining on the streetcar line, under the oak trees, Lebanon's Cafe, the finest in Middle Eastern cuisine, Carrollton at Jeanette, Lebanon's Cafe.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this Lamarck Automotive Complex is something called Quick Lane. Tires, wheel alignments, struts, servicing your transmission. We're doing all makes and models. It doesn't have to have been purchased from us. It's for you. It handles your lifestyle with your budget in mind. And we want to get you in and out as quick as possible. Quick Lane, you got to come see it. You're going to love the experience. Right there at Williams Boulevard in Kenner.
Yeah, you, right, Crescent City and beyond. Corey Johnson with you on radio, on television, on YouTube, CoreyTalks.com. Hey, our Humane May fundraiser going on right now. We're like a third of the month into it already. Can you believe it? It's May 11th. 11 days in, 3 weeks to go, 31 days in May. So we got 3 weeks till this thing's over, 10 days in. No, it's crazy. About 1/3 of the way in, and we've probably raised about 20% of the money. We are way, way behind. I guess you'd call it pacing. A third of the time's gone, only 20% of the money raised. We're trying to raise $10,000 in the month of May for the Humane Society of Louisiana. It's our Humane May fundraiser. We do it every year. You can go to humanela.org to donate. Click on that box with me and my Australian Shepherd, Tolly, and then go to the menu bar. Menu bar, Jason. Go to the menu bar and click on Donate. And you can... It has like a suggestion, $35, but right under that it has a dollar amount in a box. Make it $135 or $235 or whatever you can afford, because I promise you, cats and dogs, kittens and puppies, horses and goats, all kind of animals in need, you're going to save them with your donation, literally. Their Facebook page says it all. Humane Society of Louisiana on Facebook. You'll see everything they do there. Pretty impressive. Donate at humanela.org. Humanela.org. Wide open Wednesday edition of the program. Hey, Elizabeth Tarabana joins us on the program on this Wednesday. Elizabeth is the chef at Springfield Wellness Center, up the I-55, about 50 minutes from the Superdome, maybe 40 minutes from Tiger Stadium. Elizabeth, how are you this afternoon?
I'm doing wonderful, and yourself?
Good, doing well. What you got cooking?
No, I only cook lunch at Springfield. So today we had some barbecued pork loin, some potato salad, and Brussels sprouts with a really nice garden salad.
You know, I'm always talking about NAD and Springfield Wellness Center with Paula. And obviously, we're not computers or robots. You don't just go there and get NAD and all of a sudden you're fixed. It really is an incredible assist. It gets the brain reset, obviously. It gives you a real fighting chance. It reduces withdrawals, the intensity of them, the length of them. But you know, you got to have some kind of a little bit of motivation yourself, and it gives you that motivation. Another piece of that puzzle, I guess another spoke on the wheel, Elizabeth. I don't know if you go to Springfield Wellness Center and you get an NAD treatment and you're going to just consume a bunch of fried chicken and eat fettuccine Alfredo with sticks of butter and potato chips and French fries and drink soft drinks all the time and sit on the sofa. You're kind of not getting the best result from it. I guess the point is diet plays a major role, obviously, in the body working as efficiently as possible and also getting the most out of that NAD when you come to Springfield Wellness.
Absolutely. So what happens with most addictions is the body's been neglected, right? So it falls into a state of not properly running. So we want to get the body back to homeostasis, which is the proper optimal conditions for the body. The way we do that is with nutrition. Nutrition is often overlooked whenever it comes to healing addiction. So what I like to do is absolutely explain the 80-20 rule, which is 80% of the time you eat really healthy and 20% of the time you can have the foods you love, but just stay within your caloric budget, right?
Yeah,
so the way that
so what would be examples? What would be a good caloric budget for the average person, male, female, and what would be a good example of the 80-20 you're talking about?
All right, so this gets a little scientific. So we have macronutrients, which are fats, carbs, proteins. There's a specific formula for each human, so we can't generalize nutrition. It is very specific. So when you figure out your macros, you use a formula called the Mifflin-St. Jeor formula. It's based upon your height, your weight, your age, your gender, and your activity level. So this gives us a number, but within that number, we have to eat the right foods. So let's say you get 1,800 calories. So then you go through and you start playing with the macros to get them to add up to 100%. This is very scientific and very personal. But in general rules, what I like to do is have a lot of antioxidants, which help us get rid of the free radicals in the body. So along with the NAD, we have a proper diet, and we start to explain what micronutrients are. We get those from eating the rainbow, is what I like to say. So you eat all the colors. The more colorful your plate, the more micronutrients you get, and the healthier the body becomes.
Nice.
Make sense?
No, that makes sense. I need to make my plate a little more rainbow than just brown.
I mean, in the South, it is a huge problem.
Yeah.
And my philosophy is if you can make healthy food not feel like a burden, it's much easier to eat healthy.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, and the hard part is it's like, you know, okay, you stop drinking Coke and you're drinking more water. You know, the water doesn't have sugar and flavor, and it's hard to kind of like get that thing out of your mind and realize the water's the better thing. But once you do, and you go taste a Coke, you're like, my God, it's so much sugar. It's terrible. It's just, it's hard to get the mind, the body all in line, like you're saying. Kind of maybe easier said than done, especially for people that struggle with a proper diet.
Absolutely. And what we need to remember is small changes can lead to big ones. So just because we don't get it right at first doesn't mean we stop trying. And usually with healthy diets, that's what we do. I hate the word diet for that reason because it has negative connotations.
Well, you think it's always weight loss, and it may not be anything to do with weight loss. It's just about proper consumption, like you were saying, the 80-20. Hey, so 1,800 calories, hypothetically, for this particular person, and it's breaking it down into those three groups that you mentioned: protein, carbs, and fat?
Right. So the big thing to remember is we don't want saturated fat. Saturated fat, bad. Preservatives are bad. So usually the, reheat and buy kind of food is going to be the worst food for the body.
Yeah. Pretty much packaged stuff, if you can avoid anything packaged, anything that's manufactured.
Right, and trans fats are also bad, and they're in a lot of our processed foods.
Yeah.
And sodium is a huge problem.
Yeah,
And when
salt, yep. No,
when you're in recovery, it is so important that mind-body connection is there.
Now, besides finding that number of calories to consume every day, those 3 types of food groups you're eating, those percentages, I'm assuming, are different for each person. I mean, might be higher protein for one person, more carbs for another. Is that right?
Absolutely, and that's what a lot of people don't understand is we can't follow somebody else's diet plan because it's not, your body could process food differently, and that takes time and effort. So whenever I work up somebody's macros, we have to revisit after 2 weeks to see where we're at and what's working and what isn't working.
And Paula Norris Medier and the crew at Springfield Wellness Center brought you on board, Elizabeth, because it's maximizing what they do. They know what you know, that the diet is key, and there's no negative to having a proper diet. It's only going to benefit you.
I was very blessed in the fact that I was a chef in New Orleans for 13 years and then just graduated from Southeastern Louisiana University with a degree in nutrition. So the both work very well together for what we're doing at Springfield.
Nice. So you have something that tastes good and is good for you.
Absolutely, and that is the hardest part of the game.
Yep.
Is realizing that healthy food doesn't have to be disgusting. It's not all kale and butternut squash.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Elizabeth, a pleasure. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon.
It was my pleasure as well. Thank you. You have a great day.
You too. That's Elizabeth Tarabona. She's the chef at Springfield Wellness Center. SpringfieldWellnessCenter.com. It's addiction problems, opioid problems, alcohol, whatever, you bet. SpringfieldWellnessCenter.com. CTE, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, you bet. SpringfieldWellnessCenter.com. You looking for the fountain of youth, want to be the best you? SpringfieldWellnessCenter.com. You're an athlete trying to maximize what you do athletically. SpringfieldWellnessCenter.com. The phone number's 291-4000. 291-4000, SpringfieldWellnessCenter.com. Corey Johnson with you on a wide open Wednesday edition of the program. Yeah, you right. Hey, speaking of healthy and delicious, how about Lebanon's Cafe? I picked up a to-go order from Carlina and the crew at Lebanon's just today for lunch. A little chicken shawarma, some tabbouleh, a little fried football kibbe. That's like a Lebanese Syrian meat pie. Absolutely outstanding. I'm half Lebanese Syrian. This is my food, what my grandmother used to make, my situ. That's Arabic for grandmother. If you love shish kebab, if you love lamb chops, and these Middle Eastern sides are fantastic, and it's also healthy for you too. That's the amazing part. Absolutely delicious and healthy. Lebanon's Cafe tonight for dinner. To-go orders as well. They're open till 9:30. Lebanon's Cafe, Carrollton at Jeanette, by the streetcar barn. Corey Johnson with you on a wide open Wednesday edition of the program. Yeah, you right. Thanks for joining us on the radio. Oh, so fine. 93.9 FM, 107.9 FM, 600 AM. Thanks for checking us out on TV, Cox Channel 4, Spectrum Channel 333. And yeah, we're on YouTube right now. And after the fact as well, you can check out the program. YouTube, just search Corey Johnson, Neutral Ground.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralox, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralox technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralox is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit Latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
The Port of New Orleans Napoleon Terminal is nearly doubling in size, with 4 new gantry cranes being installed and over $100 million being invested. That means lots of new jobs, port traffic, and tax dollars for the city. The Port of New Orleans, your port.
Rouse's Markets means convenience. Every one of our 65 locations opens at 7 a.m., some at 6:30, and they're open until 10 p.m., with some staying open till 11 or even midnight. Convenience. Rouse's Markets. Tastes like home.
Young's Dry Cleaning has free pickup and delivery. That's right, Young's Dry Cleaning has absolutely free pickup and delivery. Home or office, East Bank or West Bank. Call Young's at 288-8381 or online at youngsdrycleaning.com.
For over 30 years, one of the premier security companies in New Orleans and South Louisiana has been Tommy's Lock and Alarms. And right now, Tommy's Lock and Alarms is hiring. Come and work for one of the best security companies in the region with great pay, great benefits, and a take-home vehicle. Tommy's Lock and Alarms is hiring, and they're looking for you. To apply for one of these coveted positions, go online to tommyslockandalarms.com. Tommy's Lock and Alarms.
When you think of Fury's restaurant in Metairie, you think about the freshest local seafood anywhere. Shrimp, oysters, speckled trout, flounder, snapper, soft shells, crawfish. Fury's restaurant in Metairie.
The city's premier day spa experience is at the Woodhouse Day Spa with 4 area locations: New Orleans, Slidell, Baton Rouge, and Metairie. A day of relaxation is just moments away at the Woodhouse Day Spa. NOLA.woodhousespas.com.
Greater New Orleans, a destination for learning. With 13 colleges and universities and a booming job market, Greater New Orleans is the ultimate destination for your higher education. Your path to the future begins in Greater New Orleans. Find out more at studynola.com.
Louisiana is unique. The food, the festivals, even the bugs. No, not mud bugs. Unwanted bugs like these. The ones you don't want crawling in your home or business. Trust the Shield from J&J Exterminating. We've been protecting Louisiana homes for over 50 years, earning the trust of our clients because we deliver what we promise. Protect your home from pests. Get the Shield from J&J Exterminating.
J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
Recently, Kim Kardashian was seen at Super Discount Store in Chalmette.
Let's party.
Can you think of any other celebrities that won't sue us? Super Discount Store in Chalmette. The lowest prices allowed by Louisiana law on wine, alcohol, and cold beer. 3235 Paris Road.
Come to Fausto's Italian Bistro. Age-old Italian recipes like the calamari fritti or spaghetti and meatballs. Lunch Monday to Friday. Dinner Monday to Saturday. 530 Vets, a block before Dorignax. Fausto's Italian Bistro.
River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NOLAAC.com, your cool spot. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NOLAAC.com, your cool spot.
Have a painting project but can't decide on the perfect color? At Helm Paint and Decorating, we offer half-pint paint samples in any Benjamin Moore color for under $5, so you can test potential paint colors before investing in a full gallon.
Helm Paint and Benjamin Moore. Let us steer you in the right direction.
Yeah, you right. Crescent City and beyond. Corey Johnson with you. Wide Open Wednesday edition of the program. This can't be good. Just out of the blue, no warning. The Seabrook Bridge is closed indefinitely, shut down by DOTD. State's Department of Transportation and Development. I think it's mechanical problems more than road problems. Something to do with, the drawbridge. But no date like it's closed for the weekend. It's closed till Monday. Closed indefinitely. Could be weeks, months, years, few days. I have no idea. I don't think anyone would be optimistic it's going to be 6 hours and it's back up. That would be very nice. And when they're saying they have no idea how long and getting into no details on that, not like we have no idea. It could be till tomorrow. We have no idea. It could be till next year. We have no idea. It could be years. That's just not very, reassuring. But the Seabrook Bridge is closed indefinitely on Leon C. Simon by the Lakefront Airport, going over the industrial waterway at Lake Pontchartrain. That bridge has a name. It's named after someone. Give me the name, the person that bridge is named after, and I'll give you a $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificate. Hey, no cheating. You either know the answer in the old skull cap, brain, cranium, or you don't. No search engines, no Bing, DuckDuckGo, Yahoo, Google, Alta Vista, whatever you're using. No search engines, no computer, no intranet device. The brain only. The Seabrook Bridge. It's named after someone. Give me the person it's named after. I've got a $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificate. You know, there's something pretty close to the Seabrook Bridge, the UNO Lakefront Arena, also named after someone. UNO Lakefront Arena, also named after someone. Give me the person that the UNO Lakefront Arena is named after, and I'll give you a $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificate. Rouse's Markets phone lines, you know the answers? We got 50 big bucks at the Woodhouse for you. Jason, a.k.a. the Ragin' Cajun, a.k.a. the Man in Black. Rouse's Markets phone lines, 504-766-9480. 766-9480. Jason, I was about to say, a.k.a. the arsonist, but you haven't burned anything down or anything, so he says, not yet, so that wouldn't make any sense. We're not going to call you the arsonist. But he is the Man in Black. Rouse's Markets phone lines, 766-9480. Rouse's Markets phone lines, 766-9480. The U.S. Senate fails to make the Roe versus Wade law of the land. The vote fails. Hey, I told you when that winning bid for the Six Flags site was announced that it's going to be forever until anything happens. And nothing's happened for about a year now. And nothing on the horizon. No, just poorly handled by the mayor, by the city, getting nowhere really fast. Let's hit the phone lines. Rouse's Markets phone lines, 504-766-9480. In New Orleans, Joey joins us on the program. What up, Joseph?
Hey, Corey. How's it going, man?
Doing pretty good. How you doing, Joey?
Doing good. It's a little hot, but it's okay.
It is summer, dude. Yeah, huh? Today, I think, is day one for us. Hot and humid. It's sunny. The sun is harsh. It's summer. I think it's officially started.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Harsh.
Definitely has started.
Yep. What's on your mind, Joey?
I think I know the answer to the bridge question.
The Seabrook Bridge question? It is the Frank Davis Naturally Nolans Bridge. You're right, Joey. Boy, is there anything dumber than that, Joey? The Frank Davis Naturally Nolans Bridge. I got nothing against Frank Davis. What's next? The Al Duckworth Roadway, the Nash Robber, Hap Glaudy Overpass. I mean, so dopey. Let's name a bridge after a news TV personality and name the Nolans thing that no one says, and he calls his TV segment that. That was a Slidell rep. That was the guy who was against the IG for St. Tammany. A.G. Crow. One of those North Shore jokers, Joey. But anyway, it's not the Frank Davis Naturally Nolans Bridge.
No. I think it's the Senator Ted Hickey Bridge, if I'm not mistaken.
Senator Ted Hickey, what are you just making up names? What are you going to say next? The Congressman John Doe Bridge?
I thought I saw that name. I drive over it at least once a week.
That's ridiculous, Joey. That's absurd. No. You're hallucinating. You didn't see anything. Hey, wow. Joey, guess what?
Yeah.
You are correct.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Ding, ding. What do we have for us, honey?
The Senator Ted Hickey Bridge. Joey, you're right on the money, brother. That's it.
Yes.
Yep.
Good job, Joey.
Good job, Joey is right. Pat yourself on the back, but keep at least one hand on the wheel. Good job. Yeah, I guess, Joey, it was the Seabrook, and then after that, hey, let's name it after someone, and it was Senator Ted Hickey.
Yeah. And guess what? I want to say thank you because I was about to head that direction to go over that bridge, but when I heard you announce it, you saved me a trip. So I appreciate it.
Yep, gonna have to beeline over to the chef.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
Hang on, all right, Joey?
Will do.
And congratulations, you are correct. Excellent work, Joey. Going to tighten you up with a $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificate. The Seabrook Bridge, a.k.a. Senator Ted Hickey Bridge. The UNO Lakefront Arena is named after a senator. Hint, hint. Who is that senator? Give me the answer to that. I got a $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificate for you. Rouse's Markets phone line, 766-9480. 504-766-9480. Yeah, you right. What's that, Blue Boy? 5 o'clock power hours next. Got a lot more coming your way on radio, on television, on YouTube. Blue Boy, you saved the day, man. I might go off on a tangent. Instead, you're keeping me focused. 93.9 FM, 107.9 FM, New Orleans. Blue Boy's right. Stick around. Good boy, Blue. Good boy.
For years, you've been hearing about the virtues of Springfield Wellness Center and their successful treatment of over 1,000 individuals who overcame their substance addiction. Now it's your turn. Here's Springfield's founder, Paula Norris Medier.
Our Brain Restoration Plus Detox Treatment is an intravenous nutritional supplement that restores the brain's chemical imbalances. Our patients detox with minimal withdrawal symptoms. It also blocks the craving, which is unbelievable and which is why most people say they have a hard time believing, but it restores neuron function. Many treatment programs use one drug to get you off of another drug. At Springfield, we treat the problem. Addiction is first a brain disease. If you or a loved one suffer from substance abuse, please just give us a call.
Put your addiction behind you. Call Springfield Wellness Center now. 504-291-2800. That's 291-2800.
Greater New Orleans, a destination for learning. With 13 colleges and universities and a booming job market, Greater New Orleans is the ultimate destination for your higher education. Your path to the future begins in Greater New Orleans. Find out more at studynola.com.
Where can you find shish kebab in New Orleans? Lamb, beef, chicken, shrimp, plus all your other Mediterranean favorites. Lebanon's Cafe on the streetcar line. Lunch, dinner, and shish kebab. Lebanon's Cafe.
At Home Paint and Decorating, our paints are in it for the long haul. In fact, our top Benjamin Moore exterior paints come with a lifetime warranty. Not 25 years, not 50 years, we mean forever. You heard right. At Helm Paint, our top exterior paints have a lifetime warranty against chipping, peeling, and flaking. They also are mildew resistant. Imagine painting your home one time and being done with it. Visit any one of our locations today and make that once-in-a-lifetime purchase. Paint that has a lifetime warranty. Helm Paint and Benjamin Moore. Let us steer you in the right direction.
The Port of New Orleans Napoleon Terminal is nearly doubling in size, with 4 new gantry cranes being installed and over $100 million being invested. That means lots of new jobs, port traffic, and tax dollars for the city. The Port of New Orleans, your port.
Rouse's, New Orleans grocery store. Rouse's has the only full-service grocery stores both in the French Quarter on Royal Street and in the CBD on Baronne in the old Sewell Cadillac building. The Rouse's on the river, Tchoupitoulas at Napoleon, is in a century-old warehouse. And uptown on Ferret at the corner of Valence is Rouse's all-new boutique store. With 7 locations in Orleans Parish, Rouse's is New Orleans grocery store. Rouse's Markets. Taste like home.
Young's Dry Cleaning, with 2 walk-up locations with personal service. Young's on Claiborne and Young's on Harrison Avenue in Lakeview. Young's Dry Cleaning. Call 288-8381 or online at youngsdrycleaning.com.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralocks, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralocks technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralocks is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NolaAC.com, your cool spot. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NolaAC.com, your cool spot.
Trey Yen in Mandeville, a New Orleans tradition for over 40 years, serving the finest Louisiana-inspired Chinese cuisine. Open Tuesday through Sunday. Trey Yen.
Why wear the same old glasses that everyone else is wearing? Stand out from the crowd. Come to Art and Eyes. Art and Eyes is not your typical eyeglasses store. It's one of the finest eyewear shops in the country, right here in New Orleans, with precision-engineered prescription lenses and gorgeous high-quality frames from the heart of Europe, Japan, and the United States. Our products are thoughtfully curated, and our staff are here to help you find exactly the right frames. Art and Eyes on Magazine, as unique as you.
Louisiana is unique. The food, the festivals, even the bugs. No, not mud bugs. Unwanted bugs like these. The ones you don't want crawling in your home or business. Trust the Shield from J&J Exterminating. We've been protecting Louisiana homes for over 50 years, earning the trust of our clients because we deliver what we promise. Protect your home from pests. Get the Shield from J&J Exterminating.
J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
Hello?
Jim Rockford at the tone. Leave your name and message. I'll get back to you.
Jim, it's Shirley at the cleaners. You know that brown jacket? The one I said looked so great on you? Your favorite? We lost it.
Rockford Files reruns coming up next. All right, I'm kidding. Neutral Ground with me, Corey Johnson, coming up next. Jason, a.k.a. the Raging Cajun at the controls. Jason, we had a great voice message for about a month or two in college. Just had the stereo cranked up in the background. I was just like, hello? Hello?
This is New Orleans.
Hello? And then I'd be like, hey, hang on a second. And then I'd yell to like my roommate or whatever, hey, Bill, lower the stereo. And then he yells from across the room, what? And I'm like, lower the stereo. I can't hear the phone. And then he'd lower the stereo. And then he'd go, I'm sorry. Hello? And then they'd go, hey. And I go, ha, 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 it's an answering machine. And then beep. And about 50% of the messages would be people fairly upset. Dude, that's uncool, man. You had me going, I'm yelling. Or they'd be like laughing because they were like, hey, it's Frank. Can you hear me? Or whatever, I guess. I don't know what they were doing. But that was our voice message for a while. The old college prank. I remember I moved into one place in college, and I go to like the store, and I come back. My roommate is hitting like a 9-iron off the front yard, hitting real golf balls down the street in a real neighborhood. I don't know what it is. College kids, just some college kids, just, I don't know. He didn't last long. He was like a semester or two and gone. I was in Hatcher dorm at LSU. It's kind of funny. Hatcher, I guess, it wasn't like the total blue-collar dorm. It had air conditioning. There were some dorms that didn't have air conditioning. And it's funny how LSU did this, like kind of rich private school white kids, they got in Power dorm when I was at LSU. And then kind of, black and white kids that sort of had a little wherewithal, but that weren't rich like white affluent private school kids, they got into like Hatcher dorm and stuff like that, Pentagon or McVoy. What was the big tower that they've condemned out in the... I forgot what that big tower was called out there in the parking lot. Still there, but no one's in it. But it had air conditioning. And you had the stadium with no AC. But it was amazing how there were like different levels of dorms at LSU. But anyway, I liked my dorm life for a little while at LSU. And I loved it my second semester because my roommate, his parents allowed him to move out. Wait. No, actually, his parents didn't allow him to move out, but he moved out. And then I didn't have a roommate, essentially, and I had the dorm room all to myself the second semester, which I guess made it as good of a dorm room situation as you're going to get. Anyway, Corey Johnson with you on a wide open Wednesday. Rouse's Markets phone lines 504-766-9480. 766-9480. 5 o'clock powwow this afternoon brought to you by Helm Paint and Decorating. I love these guys. I'm painting my house right now. I walk the walk and I talk the talk and I walk the walk. I talk the talk and I walk the walk. I don't just talk about Helm and I don't use Helm. I've been using Helm for years and years and years, a few decades. Actually, you could go to one of their locations, and if I gave you permission, they could look up my history and give you some wall paint, ceiling paint, outdoor paint I used 20 years ago on a particular house I lived at or owned at the time. Helm Paint and Decorating, 7 locations, plus free delivery, free 2-hour delivery anywhere in Metro New Orleans. My guys were picking up the paint and the caulk and the supplies I needed from the drive-through at Helm's Earhart location, probably about 3 minutes from where I live. 7 locations. There's a Helm Paint and Decorating near you. Wide open Wednesday edition of the program. Corey Johnson with you on a wide open Wednesday. That means you're the show producer, whatever you'd like to discuss. Jason, a.k.a. the Ragin' Cajun, a.k.a. the Man in Black. Fielding your phone calls if you're listening on the radio, watching on TV, YouTube, however you're checking out the program. Yeah, YouTube, just go to the search bar, Corey Johnson Neutral Ground. You'll find the program. And yesterday's program and the program before that. Hey, our Humane May fundraiser continues. HumaneLA.org. HumaneLA.org. That's their website. Help out cats and dogs, kittens and puppies, animals that are suffering, horses, goats. These folks do it. Jeff Dorson and the crew at the Humane Society, they take care of animals for us that need our help. Please donate. They need our money. They need our donation, or it doesn't work. HumaneLA.org. New Orleans and Louisiana is terrible with animal control. These guys step up and try to fill the void, but they can't do it without our help. HumaneLA.org. HumaneLA.org. Please donate, and donate generously. Rouse's Markets phone lines, 504-766-9480. 504-766-9480. Louisiana Rep. Danny McCormick, House Bill 813, basically redefines a person in Louisiana from the moment of fertilization. So if a woman were to have an abortion, the woman and the doctor could be charged with murder, a homicide. Governor Edwards, a pro-life Blue Dog Democrat, against this bill. I know some national, comedian types making fun of Louisiana and this type of legislation. I always say this about Louisiana. We shouldn't be trying to be trendsetters in anything, nothing. I mean, unless it's like how to throw a party or a festival or something like that. But abortion or taxes or education or infrastructure, let some other states do it, prove it, make sure it's the right thing to do, the positive thing to do, ideally economically good for the state as well. And then follow them. Follow their lead. The proven leaders that have a winning track record. Because I can tell you what, I'm one of the 39 senators in Baton Rouge. I'm one of the 105 House reps. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed by that. Let's head to the phone lines. Wide open Wednesday edition of the program. Ed joins us in Metairie, a.k.a. New Orleans West, home of traffic, lots and lots of traffic. What up, Ed?
Yeah, I want to talk to you about your dorm room, Hatcher.
Yep, room 338 at Hatcher.
Well, I helped a friend move into another dorm room. I stayed in a fraternity house at UNO. I never got up to LSU, but I was a big fan. And I helped him move into another. I forget the name of the dorm. But when we passed Hatcher, he had a nickname for Hatcher. He goes, hey, look, there's Hatcher. They called him the Hatcher Hardleggers.
Huh.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either, but I knew this, like the affluent kids in power. It was funny. I'm in Hatcher for like a week or two. living there, showering there, going to the bathroom there, sleeping there, all that. Then I go visit some friends I knew from high school at Power across campus, and there's shaving cream on the mirrors. The bathrooms are a wreck. And I remember telling a buddy of mine, I'm like, these kids have maids, and people pick up after them, and they come here and they're spraying.
Their moms weren't there.
Their mommies weren't there, so they're making it a wreck, and they think someone's going to clean up. And LSU's like, the janitor's like, I'm not cleaning this up. And Hatcher, I remember being clean and nice, and Power being a mess. And I was like, yeah, those rich, spoiled kids, they weren't raised right, and they're obnoxious, and they have someone that cleans up after them. And I'm in Hatcher with kind of a mix, blue-collarish kids too, and everybody kind of cleans up after themselves, as it were, I guess. Anyway.
Well, I stayed in a fraternity house, Lambda Chi House on Elysian Fields.
Wow.
Like about a block away from UNO.
Yeah, a few blocks down Elysian Fields. I remember that frat house by itself on Elysian Fields.
Exactly, the only one. It wasn't a true fraternity.
Yeah, you're about like 3 blocks past Ferrera's on the right.
Exactly. And what's funny you say Ferrera's, when we hit our haunted house, the line would wrap around Ferrera's to come in.
I remember the haunted house. Y'all had that big build out in the front, right?
Well, I was in the back of the house. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I remember all that.
The line would go all over the place, man. They loved it. We only charged $1, and we made a lot.
That was my neighborhood, Ed. I grew up out by UNO. That Burger King over there, Hamilton Street.
You didn't go there. You needed to get away.
Yep. That Hamilton Street's still beat up and rough. It's been that way forever.
Well, believe it or not, right before Katrina.
Uh-oh, Ed, I got to run. The brake train's rolling down the tracks. Watch out!
Rouse's Market is hiring. With 65 stores, full or part-time employment, and flexible scheduling, Rouse's has a job for you, or maybe even a career. Apply at any Rouse's store or online at rouses.com.
Super discount store in Chalmette.
3235 Paris Road.
The lowest price allowed by Louisiana law on wine, alcohol, and beer.
Worth the drive from anywhere.
If you're throwing a party and need wine, alcohol, and cold beer, Super discount store in Chalmette.
Come to Fausto's Italian Bistro. Age-old Italian recipes like the calamari fritti or spaghetti and meatballs. Lunch Monday to Friday. Dinner Monday to Saturday. 530 Vets, a block before Dorignax. Fausto's Italian Bistro.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralocks, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralocks technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralocks is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit Latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
Young's Dry Cleaning, with 2 walk-up locations with personal service. Young's on Claiborne and Young's on Harrison Avenue in Lakeview. Young's Dry Cleaning. Call 288-8381 or online at youngsdrycleaning.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this Lamarck Automotive Complex is something called Quick Lane. Tires, wheel alignments, struts, servicing your transmission. We do in all makes and models. It doesn't have to have been purchased from us. It's for you. It handles your lifestyle with your budget in mind. And we want to get you in and out as quick as possible. Quick Lane, you got to come see it. You're going to love the experience. Right there at Williams Boulevard in Kenner.
The Port of New Orleans Napoleon Terminal is nearly doubling in size, with 4 new gantry cranes being installed and over $100 million being invested. That means lots of new jobs, port traffic, and tax dollars for the city. The Port of New Orleans, your port.
Louisiana is unique. The food, the festivals, even the bugs. No, not mud bugs. Unwanted bugs like these. The ones you don't want crawling in your home or business. Trust the Shield from J&J Exterminating. We've been protecting Louisiana homes for over 50 years, earning the trust of our clients because we deliver what we promise. Protect your home from pests. Get the Shield from J&J Exterminating.
J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. I'm your cool spot. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NolaAC.com, your cool spot.
When you think of Fury's restaurant in Metairie, you think about their daily lunch specials like red beans and rice, black-eyed peas, white butter beans, liver and onions. Daily lunch specials. Fury's restaurant in Metairie.
For over 30 years, one of the premier security companies in New Orleans and South Louisiana has been Tommy's Lock and Alarms. And right now, Tommy's Lock and Alarms is hiring. Come and work for one of the best security companies in the region with great pay, great benefits, and a take-home vehicle. Tommy's Lock and Alarms is hiring, and they're looking for you. To apply for one of these coveted positions, go online to tommyslockandalarms.com. Tommy's Lock and Alarms.
The city's premier day spa experience is at the Woodhouse Day Spa with 4 area locations: New Orleans, Slidell, Baton Rouge, and Metairie. A day of relaxation is just moments away at the Woodhouse Day Spa. NOLA.woodhousespas.com.
I'm playing the air organ. Yeah, you right, Crescent City. Corey Johnson back at you. Wide open Wednesday edition of the program. Jason, a.k.a. the Ragin' Cajun, a.k.a. the Man in Black. He's fielding your phone calls via the Rouse's Markets phone lines. 504-766-9480. Rouse's Markets phone line, 766-9480. Hey, we had a $50 Woodhouse Day Spa trivia question. Seabrook Bridge, mechanical issues, closing indefinitely. The Seabrook Bridge is closed right now. You're going to have to cut over to the Chef to get from the one side of the industrial waterway to the other. I-10, Chef, something. Closed indefinitely, Department of Transportation Development State Agency. Something mechanical with the drawbridge, from what I understand, more so than the roadway. We asked, what's the name? Who's the Seabrook Bridge named after? Senator Ted Hickey. We got that correct answer. Now, the UNO Lakefront Arena, also named after a senator. What's the correct answer there? You got it. I got a $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificate for you. Good at one of the 4 area Woodhouse Day Spas. NOLA.woodhousespas.com. You know, Jason?
I can't think of his first name.
All right. You're not eligible. Damn it to the hell. U.S. Rep. Danny McCormick, House Bill 813, redefining a person in Louisiana from the moment of fertilization. So any abortion would be a homicide, a murder. The doctor, the mother. Governor Edwards, a pro-life Democrat, against this bill. The U.S. Senate fails to make Roe versus Wade the law of the land. The vote fails. I mentioned the Seabrook Bridge closed. What did I tell you when the winning bid was announced for the Six Flags site? First off, just how it was handled. City of New Orleans announces the Six Flags site's available. They just make the announcement like, and who's listening? Outside of New Orleans, who's listening? It is a coveted site. I-10, I-510, a couple of interstates, major intersection, right on the outskirts of New Orleans, in Orleans Parish. Reach out to Bass Pro Shops, Cabela's. Do a little research. I'm a radio and TV talk show host, now on YouTube. And I know that like Bass Pro Shops are like a Home Depot or a Lowe's. 150, 175, 200,000, 225,000 square feet, ranging in that size. I'm just a layman out there and I know this basic info, just because I've did a minuscule amount of research. The biggest Bass Pro Shops, I guess Missouri by square feet, I guess is the largest. The one in Missouri. I don't know if it's Branson, somewhere in Missouri. It's their flagship, essentially. A little over 500,000 square feet. The Memphis Pyramid, the old Pyramid Arena, redone into a Bass Pro Shop hotel destination in Memphis. That one's a little over 500,000 square feet. Number 3 is like 250,000 square feet, like less than half the size. So like knowing this, and Memphis, Missouri, I mean, this would be in New Orleans East, next to a wildlife refuge, 15 minutes by boat from fresh, brackish, and salt water. Hunting, fishing, in the sportsman's paradise, in a venue, a place that can't be duplicated. In other places, it's like when they have a Super Bowl somewhere else, they recreate the French Quarter. Hey, have it in New Orleans, you can go to the real French Quarter. These Bass Pro Shops dig lakes to launch boats, test boats. They make up Mother Nature. Archery range, shooting range. In New Orleans, it's right there for real. Have some imagination. Approach them. That's the first group you approach. All that work and a whole lot more. I'm giving you the macro. Got to do a lot more work. Got to get with some affluent, influential New Orleanians that know people. And figure out some New Orleans that's buddies, went to school with the Bass Cabela's decision maker. And go meet him at some airport kiosk, or go fly to their office and sit with them and bring some presentation, not PowerPoint. I'll never forget the construction company that won the bid to put those railings on the causeway and those emergency lanes. They had an animated construction, like a cartoon of like the bridge and trucks and how they would do the construction, and showed how it would be done. They won the bid. Like, it impressed the folks that were making the decision. They had everything covered. You got to go to Bass and Cabela. Hey, the site's for not just the site's for sale, which we didn't even do. New Orleans did not even approach them and say the site's for sale. Good luck, bye. Which wouldn't be enough. But didn't even do that. No, you go to them, the site's for sale, and here's what you could do. Look what we did. Get the site in real-time video, drone flyovers, and superimpose what a Bass Cabela's would look like there. Sell it to them. And they're just the first. Then it's a whole different angle, Flying J truck stops. And then whoever the Flying J truck stop competitor is, and some massive truck stop in the same kind of concept, and a few other amusement parks, water parks, swamp tour, whatever. Get creative already. No, poor New Orleans East. New Orleans East suffers because of lack of leadership. I could go out in New Orleans East and change it right away. Look what I'm talking about, Six Flags. You know what I call that New Orleans East slab of concrete on the I-10 that says New Orleans East? The tombstone. That's what it is, the tombstone. You know what should be behind that? An area cleared out with some man-made hills, rolling hills. And you know what you're putting on each hill? You're putting should have been the real space shuttle tank, or a real space shuttle. Instead, that's somewhere else. Space shuttle tank. You're putting that rocket engine that's now at the Infinity Space Station, first exit in Mississippi. It sat in New Orleans East for decades. It's gone. I guess you get Blaine Kern's company to build a mock-up of that. Built the rockets to the moon. You get the Higgins boats. The Normandy invasion helped win World War II. Helped put man on the moon. The tank engines for the Korean War. I mean, we can go on and on and on. What was done, produced out of New Orleans East. Now, you know, put a windmill out there. Highlight what New Orleans East is all about. Instead, we downplay it in the Saturn V rocket booster. Mississippi stole it from us, and we let them take it. Because no one in Louisiana cared or gave a you-know-what. I don't know. I drive by that every time I go into Mississippi, go to meet my buddies on the Gulf Coast or go play some golf at Diamond Head or something like that, and I see that rocket engine. Every time I'm like, man, that was in Louisiana. Sat neglected out in front of NASA out at Michoud, where only NASA employees really saw it. Instead, you put it by the tombstone out in New Orleans East on some hill with a big billboard behind it saying what it's all about, what New Orleans did. We only were a major player in saving the world in World War II. We were only a major player in mankind's greatest single technological achievement, landing on the moon. You wouldn't know by the way we do it in New Orleans. Something wrong with that. I'll tell you where they do it right in New Orleans, in Louisiana. These guys over here with the Shield, J&J Exterminating. In a few weeks, they're going to be a swarming. I'm talking about those Formosan termites. You don't have to worry about those termites eating your house if you have J&J, if you have the Shield. J&J Exterminating will install the Centricon system with that Termidor bait, and they'll constantly be checking it, maintaining it, making sure your house is not getting eaten by termites. You too can get the Shield anywhere you can see me on TV, YouTube, anywhere you can hear me on the radio, anywhere in Louisiana. JJEXT.com.
J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
Yeah is right. JJEXT.com. Corey Johnson with you. Hey, television audience, we're about to be out of here. 4 to 5:30 every weekday afternoon on TV. Cox Channel 4 Spectrum 333 viewers. Mañana. Radio listeners, YouTube watchers and listeners, checking us out at CoreyTalks.com, live streaming. We continue until 6 p.m. 93.9 FM till 6 p.m. Rouse's Markets phone lines are open. 504-766-9480. UNO Lakefront Arena, named after which senator? Give me the senator's name that the UNO Lakefront Arena is named after, and I've got a $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificate for you. Hey, Fury's Restaurant is open till 9 p.m. in Metairie tonight. Open till 9 p.m. That means 8:30, 8:40, you can roll in there and get the gumbo, the onion rings, get that speckled trout almondine, some flounder or snapper, fried, broiled, grilled, however you want it. Fresh, local seafood. Never, ever anything frozen. Never anything from out of state or out of the country. Are you kidding me? It's Fury's Restaurant in Metairie. Open till 9 p.m. Fury's in Metairie. So good. Corey Johnson with you. Wide open Wednesday edition of the program. Yep, Six Flags site. No sense of urgency. No shovels in the ground. About a year later, nothing getting done. Nothing. Seabrook Bridge, mechanical issues, closed indefinitely. The Seabrook Bridge on the lakefront closed. Leon C. Simon by the Lakefront Airport. You'll have to shift on over to the I-10 or the Chef at least. The U.S. Senate fails to make Roe versus Wade law of the land. And Louisiana, one rep wants to make an abortion murder, a murder charge for the mother and the doctor. Corey Johnson with you.
My Sittu, that's Arabic for grandmother, used to make the best football kibbe. You can experience kibbe just like my grandmother used to make, and so many other Middle Eastern favorites on the streetcar line. Lebanon's Cafe.
The Woodhouse Day Spa, the premier day spa experience, is now more convenient than ever. Now open, the Woodhouse Day Spa, Metairie location, West Esplanade at Transcontinental. Metairie and Kenner's premier day spa experience is at the Woodhouse Day Spa.
For over 30 years, one of the premier security companies in New Orleans and South Louisiana has been Tommy's Lock and Alarms. And right now, Tommy's Lock and Alarms is hiring. Come and work for one of the best security companies in the region with great pay, great benefits, and a take-home vehicle. Tommy's Lock and Alarms is hiring, and they're looking for you. To apply for one of these coveted positions, go online to Tommy'sLockandAlarms.com. Tommy's Lock and Alarms.
Why wear the same old glasses that everyone else is wearing? Stand out from the crowd. Come to Art and Eyes. Art and Eyes is not your typical eyeglasses store. It's one of the finest eyewear shops in the country, right here in New Orleans, with precision-engineered prescription lenses and gorgeous high-quality frames from the heart of Europe, Japan, and the United States. Our products are thoughtfully curated, and our staff are here to help you find exactly the right frames. Art and Eyes on Magazine, as unique as you.
Have a painting project but can't decide on the perfect color? At Helm Paint and Decorating, we offer half-pint paint samples in any Benjamin Moore color for under $5, so you can test potential paint colors before investing in a full gallon.
Helm Paint and Benjamin Moore. Let us steer you in the right direction.
Young's Dry Cleaning has free pickup and delivery. That's right, Young's Dry Cleaning has absolutely free pickup and delivery. Home or office, East Bank or West Bank. Call Young's at 288-8381 or online at youngsdrycleaning.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this Lamarck Automotive Complex is something called Quick Lane. Tires, wheel alignments, struts, servicing your transmission. We do in all makes and models. It doesn't have to have been purchased from us. It's for you. It handles your lifestyle with your budget in mind. And we want to get you in and out as quick as possible. Quick Lane, you got to come see it. You're going to love the experience. Right there at Williams Boulevard in Kenner.
Louisiana is unique. The food, the festivals, even the bugs. No, not mud bugs. Unwanted bugs like these. The ones you don't want crawling in your home or business. Trust the Shield from J&J Exterminating. We've been protecting Louisiana homes for over 50 years, earning the trust of our clients because we deliver what we promise. Protect your home from pests. Get the Shield from J&J Exterminating.
J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
Which Metro New Orleans area restaurant made CNN's Top 50 in America and ThrillList.com's Top 25 and has served presidents at the White House for over 40 years? Trey Yen in Mandeville.
Why wear the same old glasses that everyone else is wearing? Stand out from the crowd. Come to Art and Eyes. Art and Eyes is not your typical eyeglasses store. It's one of the finest eyewear shops in the country, right here in New Orleans, with precision-engineered prescription lenses and gorgeous high-quality frames from the heart of Europe, Japan, and the United States. Our products are thoughtfully curated, and our staff are here to help you find exactly the right frames. Art and Eyes on Magazine, as unique as you.
River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NoAC.com, your cool spot. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NoAC.com, your cool spot.
Greater New Orleans, a destination for learning. With 13 colleges and universities and a booming job market, Greater New Orleans is the ultimate destination for your higher education. Your path to the future begins in Greater New Orleans. Find out more at studynola.com.
The Port of New Orleans Napoleon Terminal is nearly doubling in size, with 4 new gantry cranes being installed and over $100 million being invested. That means lots of new jobs, port traffic, and tax dollars for the city. The Port of New Orleans, your port.
Super discount store in Chalmette.
3235 Paris Road.
The lowest price allowed by Louisiana law on wine, alcohol, and beer.
Worth the drive from anywhere.
If you're throwing a party and need wine, alcohol, and cold beer, super discount store in Chalmette.
For game-changing innovation, look to the Latrim family of companies located in Harahan. Intralocks, a Latrim company, changed the game when they invented modular plastic conveyor belts over 40 years ago. These belts and innovative Intralocks technology are transforming movement in manufacturing facilities around the world. Intralocks is a dynamic global company now hiring in production, warehousing, shipping, and more. If you want to be part of our successful team, visit Latrim.com. That's LAITRAM.com.
Yeah, you right, Crescent City and beyond. Corey Johnson with you. Wide open Wednesday edition of the program. Thanks for finding us. Thanks for checking us out. Oh, so fine. 93.9 FM. 93.9 FM. CoreyTalks.com live streaming. Hey, the program's on YouTube right now, live until 6 o'clock. And then you can check out anything you missed, even yesterday's show. There's day before that, and on and on and on. YouTube. Go in that search bar, Corey Johnson, Neutral Ground. Kaboom goes the dynamite. You're there. Why are gas prices going back up again? And they are. I filled up my vehicle. I've got like a 20-gallon tank on my little car, my middle-sized car. Cost me like $90. I have to use super unleaded too, 93 octane. It's like 90-something bucks to fill up. Why are gas prices high? I don't know. I think the kind of simple macro answer to that, I'd say three things. A third coronavirus hangover, a third Russian invasion of Ukraine, and a third Joe Biden. For whatever that's worth, Joe Biden policies, the impression that Joe Biden is hyper liberal, that is went more towards the progressive side of the party than the blue dog side. Instead of kind of going towards the middle, he went more towards the left, that kind of thing. And that can be just a perception thing. That can be people hanging on to their money because it's this hyper-left guy at the controls, and they're a little nervous, where if it was maybe a more moderate Democrat or a conservative where, hey, we're going to open things up, that kind of mentality instead of we're going to restrict. And that, real or not, I think those are the simple reasons why gas prices are high. A third coronavirus crisis hangover, pandemic now in the endemic mode, obviously Russia's invasion of Ukraine, and Joe Biden. That's how I'd break it down. Hey, if you'd like to join the program, 504-766-9480. Rouse's Markets phone lines, 504-766-9480. Hey, the UNO Lakefront Arena is named after a senator. Name that senator, and I got a $50 Woodhouse Day Spa gift certificate for you. What was all that chit-chat about Jason, a.k.a. the Raging Cajun, a.k.a. the Man in Black? What's that? Oh. You told her everything's cool? My mommy was calling. Oh, boy. Wide Open Wednesday edition of the program. That wasn't my mommy. Okay, it was. Wide Open Wednesday edition of the program. Our Humane May fundraiser continues. HumaneLA.org. HumaneLA.org. That's how you can donate. We're trying to raise $10,000 for dogs and cats, kittens and puppies, horses and goats, animals in need. Help the animals in need, because that's what Jeff Dorson and the Humane Society does, and they can't do it without our help. That's why every year I have this fundraiser. And I talk the talk and walk the walk. I donated $100 to my own fundraiser the other day. I put up $100. I'll probably put up another 100 or so, maybe 250. Whatever I can afford that doesn't really strap me or put me back, because I know the money's being well spent. Write it off on my taxes. Everyone wins. And Jeff and his crew get the money they so desperately need so they can take care of more cats, dogs, kittens, puppies, horses, goats, whatever animals are in need in Louisiana and New Orleans. Please go online, HumaneLA.org. If you go to Facebook, Humane Society of Louisiana, they're constantly updating that site. You can see all the great stuff they do. You'll donate if you go see what they do. HumaneLA.org to donate. You'll see me and Tolly, my Australian Shepherd. What a great dog. So smart. Such a sweet animal. Click on that box and then go on the menu bar and click on donate. It'll suggest $35, but then there's a box underneath that with a dollar sign. Make it $135, $235, $250, $300, $500, $1,000, whatever you can give. $10, $20. HumaneLA.org. $5. HumaneLA.org. Please donate. Our Humane May fundraiser. It's amazing. We're a third of the way through the month already. A third of the way. And we're about 20% money raised. Come on, man. Tell them to click the subscribe button and notification bell on your YouTube channel. With the notification bell, they get an alert to their cell phone every time you go live. Then ask them to please hit the thumbs up button so that the YouTube algorithm will recommend your show to others surfing YouTube. That's a good suggestion. All right. I'll listen to you. Come on, man. Tell them to click the subscribe button and notification bell on your YouTube channel. With notification bell, they get an alert to their cell phone every time you go live. Then ask them to please hit the thumbs up button so that the YouTube algorithm will recommend your show to others surfing YouTube. Did you folks get that out there? My YouTube guru, MS, who really did help me a lot, helped my producer, my engineer, get me on YouTube. So you can check out the program live like it's on television on YouTube, plus all the previous shows as well. Yeah, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And please hit the thumbs up button. All right, I think I got it. Click to subscribe. Click to subscribe. I'm writing it down, Jason. Don't laugh at me. Click to subscribe. Notification bell. And thumbs up. All right. I got to write this stuff down, dude. I have enough trouble just knowing what YouTube is. I mean, I know YouTube because I like it and I'm on it. But like Anchor and, iTunes and Spotify and, Twitter. I tell you what I think of social media. It's a kazoo anyone can play. No talent required. Musical instrument. I can't play any musical instruments. You, Jason? A little bit. Which ones can you play?
Piano, drums.
Piano and drums. All right, well, you can. That's called talent. Maybe whatever level you want to call it, it's talent no matter what. If you can physically, mentally, if you can play that instrument. If you're good at sports, you're good at, some kind of physical or mental thing. Sometimes it's a talent, it's a skill. And you can nurture it and make it, bigger and better and better. But kazoo's like humming, Anyone can play the kazoo. Doesn't require any talent. That's social media. Professionals, not needed. Anyway, I like YouTube, though, a lot. And I'm glad I'm on YouTube every day. I love YouTube. I check out so much different stuff, from music I like to new stuff, old video, anything. I might watch. I don't like Saturday Night Live, like the whole show, but I like the Saturday Night Live. I love Colin Jost and Key, what's his name? The black guy. They're funny as hell. Jost, the dude from Harvard, and they're perfect. And their headline news is excellent, and it's on YouTube. So I'll just watch that once a week. And I don't have to watch Saturday Night Live at 10:30 on Saturday night, which I don't. And then I'm watching, I was saying the other day, I'm watching the Aviator movie. That movie about Howard Hughes. And they have like a scene where it's the congressional hearings with the Maine senator who was, trying to get Howard Hughes. And then you can go on YouTube and watch the actual congressional hearing from like the 40s with actual Howard Hughes. It's amazing. So no, YouTube's awesome. It really is. I think, and I guess it's, quote, social media, sort of, but it's got some really good value to it. I left Twitter on my old phone, which I unplugged and stuck in a drawer. Yeah, Jason, a.k.a. the Raging Cage, give me a thumbs up. No, I called that phone the Twitter device. And my new phone, I did not download Twitter app on it, so I really don't have access to Twitter. I have to manually go online to get it. Or if someone emails me an email, what's posted on Twitter, I guess I can go to my Twitter like that. But I don't go to it very often now, and life is grand. The amount of time, I think if folks, now the phone will tell you, and that'll just freak you out, the little pie chart. But there are folks that are spending 2, 3, 4 hours a day on like Twitter and Facebook. It's YouTube. I'd be like, wow, you watch something, you got educated maybe. It's a little different. I refuse to watch TikTok because I think TikTok's crack cocaine. You want to watch the next stupid thing, the next stupid thing, the next thing. What is this human being? Some of it's amazing, some of it's not. I figure if it's really amazing, I'll find it on YouTube. I don't want to watch TikTok or get hooked into TikTok. It is crack cocaine. I got a buddy who's on it. I told him, I'm like, it's crack cocaine. He's like, yep. I mean, I can see how it is just by the few little seconds I've spent on it. Now, I spend enough time on my phone because it's a phone/computer, and I do this show every day at 4 o'clock, so I have to have a show sheet. I have to be prepared. I have to, topics sort of jump out at me that I think are interesting. Have to do research, have to look up stuff, that kind of thing. So, in that regard, I'm on it already enough. Way too much. My older sister, who's about 60, 61. She comes in town from Virginia with her husband. We'll go to dinner. I got my phone on the table. My sister's got her phone on the table. My brother's got her phone on the table. My 91-year-old mother has her flip phone in her purse. And my 61-year-old sister and her husband, I don't know where their phones are. I never see them holding their phone. I never see them checking emails or texts. It really is obnoxious. I remember I went with my family to Brightson's restaurant. Frank comes out to the table. I'm on my phone checking an email or a text. And I'm like, hang on a second, Frank. I'm like, I put my phone down. I was like, did I just tell him, wait a second so I can finish up my phone crap and a real human being is here? I'm at his restaurant and he came to the table. I walked in the back after. I said, Frank, I'm so embarrassed by the phone thing. He kind of just laughed, but he didn't say, oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. He knew it was going on. What is he doing? He's probably thinking. I'll go sit in a restaurant. I'll look at a table. There'll be 4 people there. They're all on their phones. No communication, just locked into the phone. We don't do sensational type stuff on this program, but I can tell you this. You're going to get a tumor. You're going to get a tumor. All right. You're not going to get a tumor. Maybe you are. I don't know what you're going to get. But geez. Wow. Jimmy says, it's almost like the yappers, the socialites. Jason, did you hear about Jimmy? What happened to him? And then, it can be bad stuff and you're talking about. No, he's going to lose that leg. And then he shouldn't have. And then all that. It's like, wow. That's what a lot of social media is. And you know what I love about social media, too? The humble bragging, I call it. Humble bragging. It is unbelievable. I thought someone was supposed to, Jason, good job, dude. Not you telling me you did a good job. Didn't I do a good job producing today? Yeah, Jason, I guess you did. Am I a jerk and I don't say it enough? Do I not appreciate, That's what I'd get out of that. What an insecure dude Jason is. He's always saying that, never says it. I'm joking. But could you imagine? Dude, I did a damn good job producing today. That's me patting myself on the back. No, I'm dead serious. There's so much humble bragging on Twitter. It's amazing. And it's, I'm honored that the Gulf Coast Emmys are considering me in my television editorials. What? What did you just say? All you just said is, hey, everyone, the Gulf Coast Emmys are considering me for my editorials. I'm the man. Instead, it's an honor. You flip it. You're making it like you're thanking them. I'm being humble. No. You're bragging. You're strictly patting yourself on the back and bragging about your accomplishments. I'm kind of old school. People are supposed to acknowledge and brag about your accomplishments to you. Sometimes maybe that isn't why you do things. You're not doing it for the recognition but boy, it's amazing, the humble, honored to receive this award. I can't believe these folks are recognizing me for this. The so-and-so folks, I'm up for this. It's like, wow. Humble bragging on social media. Absolutely an amazing phenomenon. Hey, Latrim, the global manufacturing giant, can change your life. You sick of your job, tired of your job, want a new job, a new career. There are folks that have been at Latrim for decades and decades, 30, 40 years. It is a global manufacturing giant born, based, bred right here in New Orleans, and they're hiring. East Bankers, West Bankers, they got you covered at their Elmwood facility. North Shore folks, they're hiring at their Hammond facility. And I'm not talking like 2 or 3 job openings. You better hurry and get to their site. Today, tomorrow, next week, next month, last year, 10 years ago. I mean, this has been going on for a long time. Dozens and dozens and dozens of jobs. Latrim just continues to grow, continues to expand around the world. Literally, dozens and dozens and dozens of jobs, not just a few, every day, all the time at latrim.com. For a full listing of positions available, go to latrim.com.
Ford F-150, #1 seller in America. What about in the USA? Let's see, what about in the world? Who sells more trucks than Ford? Nobody. It's because the Lamarck team is the real team. All that makes it happen is one goal. Everybody having a great experience at Lamarck Ford. We became #1 for a reason, because we're good. And we need to prove it every day, every deal, all the time.
The Port of New Orleans Napoleon Terminal is nearly doubling in size, with 4 new gantry cranes being installed and over $100 million being invested. That means lots of new jobs, port traffic, and tax dollars for the city. The Port of New Orleans, your port.
Hi, this is Joey Helm. My dad, Bunky Helm, had a vision of a locally family-owned store serving the residential and commercial paint needs of New Orleans. I think Dad would be proud of today's Helm Paint and Decorating, and here's why. We have the best technical staff in the business, providing the best color matching service in Southeast Louisiana. Perfect matching for any color and any brand. And we'll save your colors so you don't have to save those old cans. Helm Paint offers free 2-hour delivery. Our in-store decorators will assist you on deciding what color and type of paint to best showcase your home. But most importantly, as your local independent Benjamin Moore dealer, our products provide the greatest value in the paint industry. Superior coverage, and Benjamin Moore paint simply covers better and lasts longer. New Orleans is a city of vibrant color, and no one else provides the paints of New Orleans like Helm Paint and Decorating. Visit any of our 6 locations or online at helmpaint.com.
Helm Paint, let us do you right. Helm Paint and Supply.
Rouse's, New Orleans grocery store. Rouse's has the only full-service grocery stores both in the French Quarter on Royal Street and in the CBD on Baronne in the old Sewell Cadillac building. The Rouse's on the river, Tchoupitoulas at Napoleon, is in a century-old warehouse. And uptown on Ferret at the corner of Valence is Rouse's all-new boutique store. With 7 locations in Orleans Parish, Rouse's is New Orleans grocery store. Rouse's Markets. Taste like home.
The city's premier day spa experience is at the Woodhouse Day Spa with 4 area locations: New Orleans, Slidell, Baton Rouge, and Metairie. A day of relaxation is just moments away at the Woodhouse Day Spa. NOLA.woodhousespas.com.
For years, you've been hearing about the virtues of Springfield Wellness Center and their successful treatment of over 1,000 individuals who overcame their substance addiction. Now it's your turn. Here's Springfield's Dr. Richard Medier.
For over 20 years, we've successfully treated patients with substance abuse issues and have also had success with patients suffering from chronic stress, depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder. We uniquely address restorative issues at the cellular level that impact mental health. We treat our patients with an intravenous nutritional supplement that helps restore various brain functions. Most of our patients have greatly reduced withdrawal symptoms. We work toward maximizing nutritional interventions while utilizing traditional medication interventions when needed. Our treatment works toward restoring the brain's health while returning the patient to a normal, dependent-free life.
Put your addiction behind you. Call Springfield Wellness Center now. 504-291-2800. That's 291-2800.
River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NOLAAC.com, your cool spot. River City's total maintenance keeps you cool. NOLAAC.com, your cool spot.
Astro Project? I haven't checked them out in a while. I probably need to go to Snug Harbor. Ideally, I mean, I guess when you're in the back, you can't get a burger and potato. I guess you got to get that in the restaurant part, and then you go through the back, beyond the bar, and you can listen to the music. But ideally, I'd like to go check out Astro Project and have the hamburger and the baked potato at the same time. I remember going into Cafe Banquette by Old Toro. I don't know what it's called now. And walking in with like a two-piece from Popeyes and eating it while we watched Walter Wolfman Washington, excuse me. Anyway. Corey Johnson with you. Wide Open Wednesday edition of the program. 5 o'clock power hour. Are you on the causeway right now? Why don't you get a to-go order at Trey-Yen? Mom, Dad, the kids will be fired up. Plus, they bring it right out to the car. Curbside delivery at Trey-Yen. You want the phone number? 985-626-4476. If Blue Boy's excited, you know it's good. It's Trey-Yen in Mandeville. Down, buddy. I'm making a suggestion to folks. I'm not bringing Trey-Yen home tonight. But we'll get it soon, buddy. We're there like once a week. And I know you love that tongue cho sauce. 93.9 FM, New Orleans. See you tomorrow. Thanks, Blue Boy.